As I mentioned on my channel, this is going to be the first of 12 games that I post up after the weekend we have with the open lobby at PrestigeGamerz.com. Basically, it was a whole bunch of friends and subscribers getting together and having some fun with some crazy-ass matches, with me hosting in some of the worst goddamn connections you could possibly imagine. Now, this game right here was the 4th game we played overall. The first 3 were sort of like warm-up games. On top of that, some of them just didn't work. I had to, end the game because the connection was too bad or the rules were too fucked up. But anyway, this was the first full game that we got to play, and as you can see just from the start, it's an RPG only match on Nuketown. Now, obviously, for 2 reasons we selected this. RPGs are hilarious to use. What I did was I gave everybody the RPG, sleight of hand, and I reduced health to basically minuscule. Basically, if this shit blows up anywhere near you, you were gonna die. And obviously, being Nuketown, you want to get as much action as possible. With Nuketown, look at this guy taking a suicide. But obviously, with Nuketown, it's so damn small that you're just gonna be firing this shit, and basically people are gonna be putting rockets up your ass the whole entire match. Now, the idea behind this was RPG only, except somebody didn't get the fucking memo. We'll get to him a little bit later, because you're going to notice this motherfucker just screws this whole goddamn room up. Now, when we played this game, one of the funny things you're going to notice is I was still learning how to work the camera. I wasn't quite an expert on how to, flicker this shit around and catch it on people and spectate everybody. So I was trying the free camera. I didn't know how to zoom in, zoom out. I didn't know anything. You see right here, I'm stuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But part of what I was having to do, and you see I keep spectating the first 2 or 3 guys. Now I got my flow going. Now I'm able to start spectating different people. But, it took me a while to get into something that I could actually commentate over. Because you can see, now I'm just flipping back and forth like a motherfucker. I don't know who the fuck I'm following. I'm just kind of following everybody around. But I wanted to land on this guy right here. This motherfucker Decoys obviously didn't get the memo, because he's the only person in the room who's not using the RPGs. He decided that he was going to go out and use the primary gun that we gave everybody, the Mac 10, Mac 11, Big Mac. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. But anyway, to me, you cannot be this fucking dumb and use that goddamn weapon. My thing is, you don't notice everybody in the room using an RPG? I mean, let's rewind this for a second. Besides the fact that the class itself is called RPG, when everybody signed into this game, there was one class to use. It was called RPG. What do you think that stands for? Role-playing game? No, it stands for use the RPG. So that right there should have been the first indicator. Do not use that Mac 10, Mac 11, whatever the fuck that shit is. Mac 11, right? It's the Mac 11? I don't fucking pay attention. I don't play this shit. Now, the second thing you gotta notice is I'm on the microphone screaming RPG only. I'm a loud motherfucker. My voice and my volume is very distinct on the microphone. Everybody knows when I'm talking, because I'm usually the loudest motherfucker bitching about shit that kills me. So if you hear me on the microphone, you know it's me. You know I'm the one talking. So unless your volume's turned all the way down, which is fine. If your volume's down, you don't hear it, we can understand that. But I'm yelling the whole time, RPG only. Motherfucker doesn't want to listen. The final thing, which absolutely kills me, you're getting killed by RPGs only. Do you not fucking notice that everybody's using an RPG? I mean, that is just insane. That's why I was like, this dude just ruined the whole room for everybody. Everyone that's in here following the rules, blowing each other the fuck up. Yeah, you have this one douche that's using the fucking primary gun. Look at this guy. I like that one right there. We have the one guy who's using the fucking gun just pissing people off, man. To me, that's just ignorance, arrogance, or just not paying attention. In any event, after this round, he ended up leaving the room, but he was gonna get kicked after this shit anyway. I don't know if there's an option to kick people. Obviously, this was my first time hosting this shit in a while, so I don't know if there was an option to kick, but if there was, I would have kicked this motherfucker out. Now I got the free camera, and right here, I missed out on this part right here. I'll murder you comes up with a nice little triple right here eventually. There it is. So I didn't see it. I wish I would have gotten it, but obviously, it's so hard to be able to get everybody into these fucking games. And you gotta see, the shit is only, what, 7 minutes of a video. So obviously, trying to get everybody into some action is a pain in the ass. So right now, I'm just going to free spectate, see what I can catch, see all the action we can catch in this motherfucker. And then this douche again. You see him? I mean, come on. People are killing you with an RPG, man. How do you not fucking notice that shit? How do you not notice everybody's killing you with a goddamn RPG? But anyway, I could go into every name in the room, but it's just fucking impossible to get through everybody. I mean, you see some of the people in here, Mahaffey, Hatred. I got one of my personal friends, Speedy, in the room. Speedy's not great at Call of Duty, but he just fucks around. It's like everybody else, man. He's there to have some fucking fun with this shit. We got AC Slater up in this joint. Oh, yeah, from Saved by the Bell fame, man. So we got Infamous. We got a whole bunch of people in this room, man. There's my buddy Speedy. See, he's running around. Now, one of the things we did in this room was I actually gave people a little bit of super speed. So everybody's walking a little bit too fast for this shit. So it's kind of hard trying to control yourself. I played a little bit of the RPG by myself. Man, trying to run in this motherfucker was a pain in the ass. I mean, people are, look at Hatred. He's trying to do how many 360s in this game? I mean, the whole time he spent trying to do 360s. So now I'm back trying to spectate. You see, one of the fucked up parts is, let's say, I don't know. By the way, I don't know who this guy is. Cubicode? Somebody invited him in. I don't know who knew this guy, who he paid off to get in this room, but that dude got in the room somehow. But anyway, one of the things I was mentioning is when I spectate somebody and they die, it automatically kicks back to the first 2 people in the room. So Infamous and Speedy got some of the most airtime because naturally they were the first 2 people in the room. So it's kind of hard trying to get everybody, especially the guys in the middle. Man, guys like Krusty and Bite Crazy, I mean, they got like half a second worth of airtime in this motherfucker. As soon as they die, it kicked out back to the beginning. Look at this shit. Matt Happy's doing 360. There's Hatred with another double. And I gotta tell you, man, the doubles in this shit were absolutely insane. There was a couple triples in this game. Speedy got a triple. I'll Murder You Now got a triple. And of course, I didn't catch any of them. But you'll notice in some of the later videos, I actually got some cool footage of some guys like doing some funny shit at the same time. You know, like when you get like the highlight of the game. Some guy gets a collateral, or you'll see Undefined later actually gets a tomahawk on an RCXD car. That's gonna be one of the last matches of the day. But that shit was fucking awesome. Because we both sat there and watched this shit like, are you fucking serious? Did he just tomahawk that motherfucker? So anyway, there you see the score. Decoy has 45 kills. The time limit, or the score limit, is 50. And the next closest person was 15 kills behind him. And you see, that's what I was talking about, if this room was fucked up. But you know what? We're gonna get revenge a little bit later because, what the fuck? I went through in 360s. But later we're gonna have a real RPG only match where everyone follows all the rules. See, now people just chucking shit. Now you see, we didn't mind about the explosives. Explosives and knifing, you know, that shit's just gonna be natural. But there's the end of the match. Decoys wins it basically by cheating. And you didn't even see the kill cam, man. The final kill cam is such bullshit. He dies. Let's get to this shit. He dies by a grenade. I don't know what the fuck that was. And then he spawns right behind someone. So this guy gets shot in his ass. And that's how this motherfucker wins. Anyway, that was the first game of the series. Be sure to stay tuned to all 11 because I have a lot of talking to do on all these motherfucking videos. So rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I'll see you in the next 11 fucking videos.